Hi guys, and welcome to the review of the Giants and the Jets game. I know I sound really perky and I really shouldn't. We actually lost. We didn't lose badly or horrifically or anything like that, which is pretty good to see how bad we've been playing. It was actually a tie at the end of the fourth quarter and we almost won. Bear that in mind, we almost won. It actually came down to where we were going to do a goal. We're going to kick and there was a bad snap and it ended up leading to the Jets scoring a field goal, so kind of went against us in the end, but we almost won. So the main issue, which has been the issue pretty much all pre-season, is the offence. Even Coughlin and Eli have come out and said we're floundering, there's something not right and they're working on it. They need to work on it more because they don't know what the issue is, but they've got a week's worth of practice and then we can see if they can figure it out then, and then we've also got the last pre-season game, and I'm hoping that by the time we've finished with pre-season and we go into the first game, we will actually be able to win, but score as well, not be floundering and unable to get past the goal line, because that is the issue at the moment, where when we're getting to the red zone but we can't get into the end zone, so we're unable. We got 2 touchdowns so far in three games even. Yep. So we're not doing really good. I mean, yes, we got a touchdown, which after last week's debacle of not even being able to get it close, I think we got the 2nd or 3rd yard line and couldn't get it to past the goal line. So the scoring altogether was actually, we got 1 touchdown and 4 field goals. They got 3 touchdowns and then finished off with the field goal in overtime. So it all kind of balanced out. I know that might sound like the math doesn't work, but we also sacked their quarterback in the end zone. Got him, sacked him in the end zone, which led to a safety, and it was Hershlick that sacked Smith. So that's where 2 extra points came from to balance it all out mathematically. But overall, it's been a bit hit and miss, I'd say. We've got the fact that we're scoring at least 4 field goals is great. If we had then 3 or 4 touchdowns to then go, we've got 21 points by that, 12 points by that, or 28 points, or however many, it starts adding up. 1 touchdown, say 2 touchdowns in 3 matches isn't good. It's poor, even if pre-season. We need to work on the offense, defense, and it was the defense and the safety. They were better than the offense, but that's not really saying much. We really do need to work on everything. Everyone needs to come together. The communication wasn't that bad, but the last second communication was iffy, and that's not me going, oh yeah, that's come from Coughlin, that's come from Eli Manning. It's just the general consensus. They know they've got something to work on. They're going to try and figure out what's going wrong, why it's going wrong, and fix it. We've got the game against the Redskins this weekend, and then we've got the start of the season against the Dallas Cowboys. So hopefully, by the time the Cowboys come along, we will be able to, we're back to our old fighting selves. Unfortunately, we will be down a player. Stevie Brown has got a torn ACL. So don't know if I think he's just sort of landed funny, and he's torn the ACL ligament in his knee. I don't think it was from contact, so it really doesn't make a difference with the tear, but hopefully. He'll heal up soon. As we're getting to the point now where everyone's sort of dropping like flies with injuries, but hopefully everyone will be able to come back fit and fine, and we'll actually start winning and scoring. I think that's the main thing, because obviously you can't really win without the offence, so we need to tighten up in the defence, but until we get the offensive line sorted and be able to get the ball and keep the ball, because that's been a really big issue, catching the ball and then someone just going knocking it out of their hands. We need to be able to grab the ball and sort of bring it in, so that they can't just sort of like flap it out of their hands, because that's been one of the reasons why we've not been able to do everything that we've needed to do, so be able to complete passes. So far, third down has been the worst for conversions, and that's come from Eli himself. They've not been doing as well as they should have done, and it's really starting to show now. One game is a little bad. Two, the cracks start showing. This is the third game. Yes, we won the first in the preseason, but not by much and not very well. So it's starting to show that something is wrong, and until we figure out what that is and get past it, and say they've got the training this week, so hopefully they'll be able to do something, and next week we'll be really excited and yay, we played well, we won. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy we got a touchdown, but I'd be happier if we got 2 or 3 or 4 instead of relying on Brown for all the points. As what happens if our kicker gets injured, or something happens and he can't, his aim's off, or he twinges himself, then we'll have no way to score, because we're relying on someone who, for whatever reason, may not be fit enough to do what we need him to do. So that's why we need touchdowns, and just be able to catch the ball and run and keep it, and stop messing up on third down and fourth down, because we need to do it on first and second, and if it does come to third, we need to focus. It's like the panicking, and that's where it's going wrong. They need to be able to sort of get in their heads that yes, it's third down, but we don't need to panic, we don't need to worry, we just need to catch the ball and bring it in and run if you can. If you can't, then down. Obviously, it's better to keep the ball and get tackled than to have the ball like that and then someone just go, oh yeah, I'll have that, thanks. Because that's pretty much been the issue. That's what the catching issues have been, especially in this game. It's been, oh, throw the ball, catch the ball. No, you don't. We got the ball. That's the simplest way that I could put it. So, needing to work on the third down conversions and stop floundering in the field, because not so much defence, but I say the offence, it's just they're all floundering on the field. It's like they've got leadership and they know what they're doing, but at the same time they're panicking and they're not thinking, and it's just going to pot, and it until they can figure out what they're doing and focusing on what they need to do, we're not going to win, and it's going to be a really tough season if we can't figure out to do this now. So fingers crossed we'll be able to get everything sorted for the next preseason and the final preseason game against the Redskins. So that's all for now, guys. Bye.